Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 4 of my Portland Mavericks series here on Out of the Park Baseball 15 with the expansion team, the Portland Mavericks, in our second season. And we are playing phenomenal baseball, as you can see, 36-23. One game back of the division lead, actually, in the NL West. Now, this is probably a complete aberration, and we're probably going to come back to reality in the second half. And I would not even put money on us making the playoffs, quite frankly, but the only reason I say that is because if you remember our preseason predictions, we were only projected to win 62 games, which means I think we're just getting really lucky with some of our games, like winning a lot of close games. I wonder what our run differential is. Actually, do not do that. Let's go to team home screen. If you go to info and history, oh no, I guess that's just expected. All right, well, oh yeah, okay, here we are. So yeah, we're 36-23, but if you average out our run differential, we would only be 31-28. So we're getting a little bit lucky in that sense. But we are pitching a lot better, which is credit to our team. And we can take a look at how some guys are doing. Cueto is having a phenomenal year. He won NL Pitcher of the Month after a great start, and he has been fantastic, looking like a nice chip at the deadline. Same with Scott Kazmir. He's looked all right. He's been better as of late. I'm probably going to try and trade him in whatever type of trade I can do just because he's an expiring. Tyson Ross has been really good. Arrieta has not been as good as he was last year, and Britton has been so-so. But the bullpen's been really good. Walden's having a great year. Bruce Rondon's having a great year. Kevin Chapman is having a phenomenal year in that seventh inning role. And so is Heath Embry in the middle relief role. So we've got really good years out of those guys. The offense has not been that good. If we go sort by OPS, Yoshi Kito Sato is having a really good year, but he's pretty much the only everyday regular who's having good. I mean, Campbell's been mostly a platoon player. You can see he's only started 44 games. I've been platooning him and Eric Chavez, who I signed after the last episode ended, but Chavez got hurt, which is why Flaherty is up on the team now. Lambo's doing all right, but like Rustin Castillo hasn't really progressed. And Addison Russell's been really bad for us. But his overall actually went up. So I'm going to keep him at the big leagues for now. If he continues to struggle maybe up to the deadline, and we don't see any signs of improvement, I might consider a demotion. But for now, we're just going to try and let him figure it out at the major league level. Because, the only thing he's going to really get... Well, he's going to get better at a couple other things. But anyway, hopefully he gets better at second base too. I'm sure that's not helping that he's playing out of position. But Sato can't play anywhere else, so... We're just going to have to deal with it. I guess Sato could play third, but I don't really want to mess with it right now. So yeah, hopefully Russell just learns to play second base. And I also don't want to move Sato to third because Michael Chavis is our long-term third baseman. And Gary Sanchez is going up. That's nice. I didn't even notice that. But he probably is going to get a call-up at some point. Maybe even closer at the deadline because we haven't gotten great production out of our catching platoon this year. Kataris, I think, is... Yeah, he's actually not doing that well. He's only hitting 170. And I know Pacheco's not doing well. Yeah, Pacheco's pretty bad. So, yeah, we might actually call up Gary Sanchez soon. But let's get into the first-year player draft. So I've scouted this draft class. I don't even know what that means. I've scouted this draft class a little bit. Why are there 33 picks? Whoa, go back. Wait, does someone have 2 picks? Someone must have 2 picks. Who is it, though? It's the Cubs. The Cubs have 2 picks. I don't know why. But isn't that just compensation? I don't know why there's 33 picks. What? I guess the Cubs have 2 picks and everyone else has 1 pick or something. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just continue the draft. I don't want to confuse myself. So I've scouted this draft class a little bit, and once again, it is heavy on hitters. If you go to all players, you're going to see mainly hitters at the top. A couple pitchers are Michael Matuella, and I'm looking at Theo's ratings. Where's Michael Matuella? Yeah, there's Michael Matuella. No. Go back. Michael Matuella. And this is projected strictly bullpen, but I don't believe that because there's another guy here, and his stuff plays out in a starting role. There's Forrest Wall. And he's going to be further down because I think he's rated higher on the OSA ratings, but Bryce Montes de Oca, who's actually like the second rated player if you go by OSA ratings, and he was really good in the Astros series. So he's a guy I might look at, but he's probably going to go higher than he's likely to go in like the first round, and I'm not going to take him in the first round. So I might take Matuella late, and also a guy that I want to get, but is another guy that is not valued by Theo as highly as he's valued by the rest of the league is, where is he? And you can see a couple guys who we drafted last year and didn't sign. Where is he? You guys might be able to tell what I'm looking for. Okay, what the hell? Maybe he's not here. Oh wait, there he is, Jameis Winston, middle reliever, who actually is projected to have good stuff. But if he falls, I might take him. But Theo doesn't like him, and he's just gonna be a bullpen piece. But he's got pretty good bullpen ratings, so I don't know. He can play. He can play the field too a little bit. Actually, can I look at his? I don't know if I can look at his batting stuff, but yeah, he'd be a funny guy to draft if he falls a little bit. So. Anyway, though, still definitely in the process of building our team, so I'm not going to worry too much. So I don't want to, draft the guy for a sideshow, but I'm not going to worry too much about position again, because I just think the bats are going to be more valuable to us in this draft. And if we go by default, you'll see some names that you might recognize from the last year's. Ryan Mountcastle's up here. He was, I think, maybe the number one prospect in the draft pool memo thing that we got. Jahmai Jones we had for a while. There's Matuella again. This is the OSA ratings. Let's go to Theo's ratings, because that's what we really care about. Yeah, we're sorting by potential here. Yeah, Mountcastle's up there, and he's a slot guy, and we know he's good. We saw him, play really well for us in the Astro series. We know he pans out, or he can pan out at least, although he didn't pan out quite as well as we wanted him to. Ryan Johnson is the guy that I think was on the Tigers in the Astro series. We also have to be aware of the signability, just because if it's impossible, we have no shot at getting them, obviously. But we should really go for an outfielder like Ken Brown. But yeah, I'm always wary of a guy or Kep Brown. I'm always wary of guys that aren't highly regarded by both the OSA ratings and the and Theo. And I think Johnson could be. I don't know if I want to take Johnson in the first round though. I feel like we should just play it safe and take Mountcastle, because I always think you can just trade your excess infielders for an outfielder. I always sort of believe in that. So I think we're going to take Mountcastle, because I think he's clearly the best prospect in this draft. And then worry about flipping him later, and then maybe Ryan Johnson falls to the second round. That'd be nice. But we're going to draft him and offer the slot. Yeah, he's just looking for a slot. And then I don't think Ryan Johnson's going to fall, but it'd be nice. No, I don't think he did. Now, let's see if any of those pitchers fell, Matuella or De Alta, and I don't think either of them did. Yeah, so I don't think, I don't know if we misplayed our card there a little bit, but, yeah, oh well. Let's go back to all players. Yes, there aren't really any pitchers in this draft that I care about now. But there are some other good position players. I don't know too much about these guys, but yeah, this is the problem. So I want to find guys that are rated highly by the OSA ratings and our scouting director, obviously. I'm sort of just talking, but could try and get Forrest Wall again, or Sam Travis. He was not bad in the Astro series, but I really want to look at outfielders. But like I said, I'm not going to limit it to just that. So let's go to OSA ratings. We'll just scroll through. Yeah, so Doak Dozier seems like a nice, safe bet. We might go with him. Yeah, Forrest Wall again. If he falls to the third round, maybe. David Chabot is a guy to keep an eye on. All right, and some other guys down here. So I think we're going to go with Doak Dozier for now. Take him in the first pick in the second round. I don't think he's going to cost a lot either. Yep, he's a slot guy. Oh, no. He wants 1.4 million, but that's fine. I think the slot might be even more than that. Yeah, the slot's 1.2, so it's not a big deal. All right, we'll draft him and meet his demands. And skip to the next pick. And then, I don't know if some of these guys might fall to us, but let's go back to Theo's ratings. Cone. So Chabot fell. I don't think Forrest Wall did. Yeah, Forrest Wall did not fall. That was some unintentional rhyming there. And I think Winston's gone. Oh well. Can always trade for him. Yeah, so we might look at Chabot, Eric Jenkins maybe. These are all guys. No, not Jenkins. Who? Nick Perez. Big power guy. I think we might go with Chabot. want weight. All right, yeah. So we're gonna go with David Chabot. Although I hate drafting more infielders, but I do have a trade I'm actually gonna make right after this draft that is going to thin out our infield depth a little bit, but for the better, as you will see what it is. So he just wants the slot. We're gonna draft him out for the slot. We don't have a lot of budget room. Yeah, I guess we didn't have a lot of budget for that. But let's go back to Theo. You see Kyle Overstreeter. We might depends who falls. Obviously Jenkins, Nick Perez fell, but he wants a lot of money. Is the thing, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to offer him that. Other than that, this draft class is quickly thinned out. We might take a risk on a guy like Nick Jones, who I don't think is going to be viewed highly by the OSA ratings, but Theo likes him enough, or Daniel Jones, I guess. Well, actually, Theo, those ratings aren't that good, I suppose. Although a very good defensive center fielder and a good base runner. Doesn't seem like a guy I would want to take this round, though. It's still a little early. It's only the 4th round. I mean, maybe Wilson isn't. Yeah. I think we're going to try and take one of those two guys with the bonus demands and then just see if we can luck out and sign them. If not, then all well, and we'll get compensation picks next year or whatever. But we'll take Perez. Draft. Oh, he's impossible signing. All right, well, we're screwed on that. But worst case scenario, you get compensation picks, which is not a terrible thing. And we'll take Curtis Terry. Is he impossible too? Please don't be. He's extremely hard. All right, we'll draft him. And then we're going to look at Daniel Jones. Yep, he's still there. And we'll just offer him the slot. All right, we can't even offer the slot at this point. And then we'll start looking at guys who the OSA ratings like. Whoops. I don't care about nationality. No. Screwing this up. Potential. Okay. Ooh, Zapuki. Everyone remembers him. We're gonna be so far over the budget we cannot afford him, but I might just do it anyway. Oops. Yeah, let's just take Zapuki. I'd rather put money into him than any of the other guys we drafted, quite frankly. The next pick. And I'm just trying to get guys with value, because the guys with the high OSA ratings always have more value in trades than guys who are rated higher by your scouting director. So it always makes more sense. We might get Steven Kokek. No, we're not. Okay. Yeah, this draft class is quickly thinned out. Go back to the OOTP ratings. Alright, maybe we'll take it. No, Ash Russell wants money too. Alright, I think we're just going to complete the draft. And we'll negotiate with our signees. Alright, so time to negotiate Doak Dozier. We will meet his demand and submit our offer. And Zapuki, we're going to... Oh, he's an impossible signing. Crap. Alright, so I'd rather invest money into the guy that we think we can sign. So we'll meet the demand on Curtis Terry. Okay, we can't even do it. Great. I don't care about these two guys. I guess we can only offer slots to a guy like Perez. So that's too bad. Yeah, we don't have enough. We have that much budget room. So, alright, we'll go after Zapuki first then with that money. Was it 2725 000. It's unlikely that we get any of these guys though, but they're worth the risks, I think, because it's just players that we think we are going to be better than the other guys that were drafted. So, all right, and now I'm going to skip ahead till the trade deadline. Oh yeah, there's the trade I wanted to make. So I'm going to make one trade right now, and it's a pretty big trade too. It's not like it's a throwaway trade, but it's going to be with the Mets. I was working on this earlier. Yep, and it's going to be. And I had to wait until the draft to do it because Justin Twine can't be traded until like now, but. yeah, it's going to be for Zach Wheeler and Jacob DeGrom. We're going to give up Daniel Robertson and Justin Twine. We're also going to throw in Ryan. I don't know if throw in Flaherty. Maybe we'll throw in Pacheco. And then I think we have to also do Taylor Jordan or something here. Okay, you know what? Let's not mess around. It was Flaherty. The deal I had earlier in place was Flaherty and Taylor Jordan as well. Two guys I don't. Okay, maybe not. All right, so here's the trade we're going to do with the Mets. It's going to thin out our middle infield depth a little bit, but we really have set our middle infield up for the future. So we're going to give up Justin Twine, who's a 19-year-old third-round draft pick we drafted last year. Very fast, obviously. And we're going to give up Daniel Robertson, a guy we got in one of the first, I think the first trade we ever did in this series. And we're going to also give Ryan Flaherty and Taylor Jordan for salary purposes, and I think they actually wanted Jordan in this as well, but I don't really care about Taylor Jordan. He's 26 and not that good. And we're going to get Zach Wheeler, stud pitching prospect, whose potential is not that high in this game. But as you can see, I like his ratings. I think he can be a good middle of the rotation guy for us, and he's having a very good year in real life. And Jacob DeGrom, a middle reliever, who's having a really good year, but he can start for us. And he projects long-term as a starter, and I think it makes sense to put him as a starter. And I don't think we can get like Rafael Montero out of it too. If we gave up someone, no, okay. Then they start asking for the big guns, but yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh, they have Wayne Chen. All right, no, there's anyone else here I'm too interested in acquiring. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and we pick up a couple pitchers. This is what I was talking about, sort of trading, you know, a depth part of your farm system for a thinner part of your farm system. So, all right, we do that, and we get 2 new pitchers, both major league ready. So we're gonna send down. We're going to probably move Britton to the bullpen and also maybe send down Ryan Cook since he's not having a great year. Maybe we can try and trade like Pedro Feliciano right now. I'm not sure if he has any value. All right, well, the offers have come pouring in for Pedro Feliciano, as you can see. But I'm just going to do one of these trades anyway because I don't really care. He's an expiring guy, and I don't think we're going to ever get any more value than what we're getting right now. So, who's the youngest guy here? Scotty Allen is 23. Some other 23-year-olds. I guess we'll do the Scotty Allen one. He's not complete garbage. All right, so we're just gonna do this. Let's work here a little bit. What about Vidal Nuno or anyone? Maybe they have a prospect we can get. Some sort of prospect. Masahiro Tanaka is really good in this game. Let's go to potential. Oh, let's look at the Theo ratings. I need a name for the Theo ratings. Yeah, maybe we can get Greg Bird out of it. Probably not, but make it work. Yeah, we're gonna have to give up someone at that point. So no thanks. All right, I guess we'll just take Scotty Allen. Oh, maybe we can get Aaron Judge. Probably not. Oh yeah, we'll throw in Blueberg. Cool. So we actually got, well, Judge isn't that good, but he's someone at least. So, all right, we'll do this, and this is going to give us room for, if we go to players DFA, that'll make roster room for Wheeler. Place him on the active roster, and we also have another spot for a hitter, and we gave up. And I thought we might have given up Pacheco, in which case. No, yeah. So at some point we'll get Sanchez up, but for now we're gonna call up probably JD Martinez. We gave up Flaherty, so we need an infielder. What am I doing here? Not Jorge Mateo. Well, we could just leave it empty for now. We don't really need that 5th guy off the bench unless we play an AL team. And DeGrom we're gonna send to AAA for now, although he won't be there for long, I don't think. Especially if you start selling off players at the deadline. And what's AAA? And then pitching staff, we want Wheeler in there for Britton. And yeah, all right, so I'm going to cut out here until the trade deadline. All right, so we're back, and we're creeping up towards the deadline here, 100 games into the season, and we are still playing really good baseball, 59-41. Can't remember what our record was at the draft, but yeah, we haven't exactly flattened out here, plateaued or anything, so we might just be for real this year. As weird as it may be. Anyway, so we can take a look at how guys are doing again. Cueto has fallen back a little bit. His ERA is now 3.26. Still could, and Casimir, he's doing fine, but oh, Wheeler's having a good year. That's good. Anyway, I'm sort of torn on whether or not to sell. I mean, like, I don't know if we get a Jock Peterson deal done without Johnny Cueto. But should we totally be selling right now? Like, we can make the playoffs, and anything can happen when we make the playoffs. Like, I don't think we're going to win anything. Our team is just not that good, but I don't know. And we signed Jeffrey Marte, by the way, to replace Eric Chavez. He's just some free agent who's out there. We didn't sign our 4th and 5th round draft picks. So we got compensation picks for that. We also didn't sign Zapuki, which was our 7th round draft pick. And it's also international amateur free agent signing time, but I figured I wouldn't show this because we went so far over the soft cap last year that we weren't actually allowed to spend more than $250,000. As you can see the rules here. So you can spend up to $3 million, but if you spend more than that, then you get taxed a certain percentage, and we spent more than 15% last season, so we can't sign anyone for more than $250K. So next chance we'll have to go after international free agents will be next year's international free agent class. So anyway, and maybe this guy will take $250,000. I don't know. Probably not, but it's worth a shot because looks like Theo likes him. Yeah, it's an insult. All right. Screw you too, buddy. So yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily know if we should be buyers here, but like, say, you know, I've been working on Dodger trades for a while now, trying to get Jock Peterson. Most of them involve Johnny Cueto. Ooh, Peterson's actually, his ratings are going down. It's weird. Theo still likes him. Maybe we can buy him low or something. I don't know. Buy low on him. But can we trade for suspended players? Okay, we can. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm still all for trading Scott Casimir just because he's in the last year of his deal. Like, if Cueto was in the last year of his deal, I'd feel a little bit differently. But we have him locked up for another year after this. And Casimir is in the last year of his deal. So, you know, I'm not totally against. And they also have a weakness at catcher. So one thing that does make sense is doing Gary Sanchez for Casimir, which I think, yeah, they're very interested in. Now, obviously, in a perfect world, we could do one without Gary Sanchez. This just might make the most sense from a realistic standpoint. But did they re-sign Hanley? They did not re-sign Hanley, so they have Corey Seager playing there. Although Seager does not really project as a great... I guess he's a fine defensive shortstop in this game. I'm not sure if we can build a package around other prospects that aren't Gary Sanchez or our other top guys. Yeah, I don't want to give up any of these guys. Yeah, and like I think you could build one around Casimir, who would definitely hold some value to them. Going back to the well, never mind. I was gonna say something, but realized it would be stupid. Yeah, maybe Aaron Judge or something. I don't know what kind of value he holds to them. I think they like Gamble. Yeah, then you can throw in like Mountcastle, but I like Mountcastle and I like Chavez. Don't really know. Although we're gonna have, yeah, like I mean, I don't know. Feels like at this point we should just give up Gary Sanchez. Quite frankly, I don't know if we can flip Matt Olson in there. If it's gonna get any better, yeah. So I mean, and I know we can center one around Cueto, because if we do Cueto, we won't take Gary Sanchez. Where's Cueto? Because I worked on a trade like 15 days ago, and it didn't need Gary Sanchez if we did Cueto, but yeah, Cueto, and probably not much else, because I think they really like Cueto. All right, maybe could throw in some other guys here too. No, okay. Like Judge, Preston Palmeiro. Maybe his price tag's gone up. Because Trevino's still really... Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, Trevino's alright. I don't know if we should do... I mean, I like Jock Peterson more than I like Gary Sanchez, but we also... You know, we do have a needed catcher. I'm not sure if it makes total sense to do this. Like, we have weaknesses everywhere, quite frankly. And it's not going to take any of those guys. We could do... Oh, that's the other thing, too, is we could try doing Reddick. Yeah, maybe do Reddick and... Well, no, because they don't really need an outfielder. They need a third baseman, right? We don't really have anyone who can play third base for them. Unless they want, like, Eric Campbell. And... Casimir. I don't think that's gonna really build anything though. And maybe Trevino. Is that a starting point? No, not really. Yeah, I mean, it might just make the most sense. I think you could do Trevino and yeah, I can do something like this. But I'm not sure if I really want to do that. I really want Jock Peterson though. Yeah, I could throw in Josh Harrison or something. I don't really care about him. Sanchez is going to be pretty good. He's having a really good year in AAA. How's Peterson doing in real life? Or not in real life, in this game. He's doing pretty so-so. He's a really good defensive left fielder too. And if you watch my Astros series, you know how much I love defense in this game. Can't believe he got suspended. Yeah, so I guess I'll keep trying to work on a deal off camera. But for now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a Peterson deal done. Alright, so I'm back. And I think I found the Jock Peterson trade I'm going to do. Yes, it involves Johnny Cueto. I mean, there were ways I probably could have done it without Cueto. But I do sort of care about the integrity of this series. And I would like to, try to keep things at least somewhat realistic. Although people get a little too crazy when it comes to realism because you can't predict what's going to happen in real life a year down the road. No one can, quite frankly. So we're going to give up Cueto, and then we're also going to give up Eric Campbell, who will at least try to help their third base problem a little bit. I'm not sure what their third base situation is like, but I'm guessing long term. So yeah, right now they have Uribe and Brendan Harris, but Uribe clearly not getting it done right now. Yeah, he's struggling. So Campbell should help that situation out, and then maybe long term they move Seager there, and we're giving up Tate Blackman, who's a middle infield prospect, it's just an infield prospect. He's a good one, not a great one, and they also had some interest in Ben Gamel, although I will take a look at the other guys we can give up instead of Gamel if there's anyone more appealing to us that we want to give up. No, I want to keep Mateo because Theo really likes Mateo. So yeah, we'll give up Ben Gamel, another outfield prospect, not a great one, but guy we got in the expansion draft. And we're going to pick up Jock Peterson. So, yes, it sacrifices this year a little bit, but Peterson is not a bad player. And I'm also going to shop Reddick now because that leaves us... Yeah, because I want Lambo and Gomes still to play. And maybe they both playing right now, although Gomes can't play right field for worth a lick or whatever. But, oh, whoops. But, yes, we might... it does make Josh Reddick expendable, so we can pick up a pitcher for him. And if not, we still have Jacob DeGrom, who we can throw in the rotation. I think that'll help us out, but we really have an extra spot now or an extra outfielder with Reddick, so it does make sense to at least shop him. And I saw a couple names that appealed to me already coming up. In fact, I see a lot of names actually. If you go down, Josh Johnson, Will Middlebrooks. Kind of like that, because we do need a new third baseman now. And Alan Webster. I think we could work something with the Red Sox. Tyler Collins. Although one name I saw in particular I'm really attracted to. It's down a ways. Lucas Duda. I mean, we don't need another outfielder. And Marte's sort of so-so in this game, but I don't know. I guess you can move Lambo to first. But yeah, Joey Gallo. He's not rated very highly in this game, though. So maybe we won't go after him. Yeah, so I don't know. I like Ortiz. I sort of like the Starling. Well, nah, it didn't make so much sense. I think we were going to look at the Red Sox here. And initiate a trade. Try to work a package maybe with Middlebrooks, who's... Wow, they got Hanley too, so they have a ton of infielders. Makes sense why they would want to get rid of Middlebrooks. And obviously, it's well documented their outfield problems. And I wonder if we can also snag a pitcher out of this because they have a ton of young arms. Oh, and they've added a couple guys. I don't think we can get... we'd have to give up something else. I don't want to give up Lambo. Maybe not Alan Webster. Maybe Josh Johnson. Although I do like Alan Webster. Even though he's pretty terrible in real life. Quite frankly. Johnson's not making a lot. I want one of the young arms, though. Let's go back. Go to their prospects. See what guys still have in their farm system. I wish Henry Owens wasn't really underrated in this game. He's a beast. Alright. Ronaldo. Theo really likes Ronaldo. Projects to be a starter. we could probably snag him. I like Webster more though. It seems like Webster's got a maybe just a higher ceiling or something. Let's go back to position. Yeah, Webster. They have Ronaldo in their pen. I don't suppose. Yeah, so we could get Ronaldo, but can we do Webster and then also give up, like, I don't know. What do they need? First base, center, and right. I don't know if they want Josh Harrison. It's close. That seems to be an improvement. But, yeah, they're still going to want something else. Well, Tyler Austin. I could give up Tyler Austin. Yeah, I don't really care for Tyler Austin, quite frankly. So I think we'll give him up. Yeah, we can hold on to Harrison at that point. And can we also get Ronaldo? Close. Oh, yeah, we'll give up Jorge Cantu. Cool, so we get a couple more young arms. And we also get Will Mutterbrooks. Perfect. All right, good trade all around. So get a couple new guys. And I think that's really all I want to do at this deadline. We'll throw all these guys in our active roster. Or at least maybe not all of them, but definitely some of them. Middlebrooks. And I'm not sure if Middlebrooks is our long-term solution at third base, but he's definitely, in fact, he's definitely not our long-term solution at third base because we have guys in the pipeline. But for now, he's definitely something, and we can always move him. He could project as a first baseman long-term, so we don't really have anyone there. So if he really hits for us and plays well, then I'm definitely not opposed to moving him there. I'll put Jock in right, or we're actually going to put him in left, and Lambeau there. And then Peterson, put Gomes in right, Middlebrooks at third, Marte as the backup. And if we go to pitching, so yeah, we have one spot in our rotation, but I think that's going to go to Jacob deGrom. Oh yeah, we should shop Kazmir. I don't know what value he has, but if we can get anything for him, I might just give him away because he's not been good for us, and I'd rather let Webster and deGrom take those starting spots. And maybe, I mean, I'm not sure about Ronaldo, but ooh, I just saw some good names here. Estella, one in particular. The Jose Ramirez keeps getting popped up, and yeah, Carlos Gomez is terrible apparently. Really? Okay, he's pretty good in 2014. I don't know what happened to him. Should we buy low on him? Carlos Go. Okay, that's not his nickname. Melky Cabrera, Jin Jae Jang, Justin Smoke, always comes up in trade rumors. Who was it? Jose Ramirez. He seems to always come up. I might get Carlos Gomez though, although he's gonna want to start. I guess we can move Lambeau to first. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Put Lambeau at first. Keep Gomes off the bench. Could probably get rid of Loney or something, or just DFA him because he doesn't really have any value. Yeah, we should. I mean, Carlos Gomez is clearly not that bad. Like, I like this idea. Like, maybe he turns it around and becomes a really good ball player. Yeah, we're not gonna get like Carlos Rodon out of it. Rodon. Oh, could we give up? Oh, yeah, Theo doesn't like him. Alright, I think I'll pass on trying to get anyone else out of this. What about Josh Bell? Ooh, we could get Josh Bell. Yeah, might do that. No. Feels unfair. Alright, we'll just do this straight up. Alright, cool. And yeah, we'll put Gomez probably in center, yeah, because Castillo can play right. So we'll put Gomez. Yeah, he's a good center fielder. Place in the active roster. And we'll put Webster there as well. He can get a chance to start at the big league level. And then we're also going to want to call up Jacob deGrom. Oh, crap, we do have to make some roster moves here. All right, let's get our lineup set. So, Gomez, we're going to put in right. And we're going to make Lambeau the full-time first baseman because Vmart has not really been that good. And we should, I don't know if these guys have any value. Do we have to skip a day? We might. All right. I'm going to either try and get rid of Loney or Vmart. So we couldn't find really a good trade for Loney or Vmart, so we're just going to DFA James Loney. And if he gets claimed, he gets claimed. Makes more sense to keep Martinez because he's a guy who can maybe play against lefties. So we'll do that. Yeah. How many position players do we have in the active roster right now? That's 3, 6, 9, 13, right? Yeah. All right, and then so against right-handed pitching, we'll put Lambo there. Yeah, we'll keep Gomes as the backup. Well, we still have Josh Harrison. Yeah, and then against lefties, maybe we should just let Lambo try and hit lefties. Although, like, I don't know. What are his ratings? Look at batting ratings. Like maybe we should just let him hit lefties. Yeah, he's not that much worse against lefties. I think we're just gonna try and see if he can hit lefties. Because he's been crushing righties. Default. Is this default? Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna just see if Lambo, because it's not like Vmart's been giving us anything spectacular. So Lambo, and he can play first base. I'm not just bullshitting here. Yeah, see, he plays a really crappy first base, but he can play it. Yeah, and against lefties, Gomes is not going to start. Alright, I need to do this all off camera because I'm wasting time. Alright, so the only thing I can really think left to do is maybe try and find a catcher. And like I'm not too big into the idea of trying to win now this year. Yeah, we need to call up. Or we should let Ronaldo. We have room on the active roster. Yeah, okay. So we'll let Ronaldo pitch, and I guess we'll just keep DeGrom in AAA for now. Maybe I don't know if we could trade Arrieta for any type of catcher, but what's a win now team? Who needs a pitcher? Yeah, you do. Do you have a catcher we can have? Like, I don't know. I mean, I just want to really get something, I guess. Maybe we should just do the trade finder or whatever it's called in this. Because I don't really care for Jake Arrieta too much. He had a good year last year, I think, but... Alright, here are the offers for Arrieta. Yeah, and I really want to pick up a catcher here. I see Evan Gaddis. Might do that. Carolyn. Carlos Corcoran, no thanks. Jose Lobtone. Jeff Hardy. Chris Bryan. Francisco Cervelli. Taylor Teagarden. Stephen Vogt. Ooh, John Jaso. Okay, I kind of like some names here. Definitely have some options. Casey Rasmus, Matt Joyce. Ooh, Derek Norris. Why are they really quick to give up on Derek Norris? I'm doing that then, I think. Could we get Norris and try to do a separate deal? Could we just get Joey Gallo too? If they're just going to give up on Joey Gallo, then like I'm just going to take him. Where's Gallo? Can we just get Joey Gallo? Who do you want? Let's not be ridiculous here. Let's give up Jeffrey Marte. Because he's still only 24. Yeah, we're just going to get Joey Gallo. I don't know why they want to give him up, but we got him. So we got Derek Norris. And let's go to the A's. Oh, okay. I can see why they want to give up John Jaso. They have Simeon Lewis. And let's get John Jaso. Who do you want for John Jaso? Lambo. I wouldn't be opposed to giving up Heath Hembry. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I want the Grommen. Oh, I like Hembry. What if we give up Gomes and Vmart? Oh, okay. Gomes and Maybe Betances, because he's not really ever going to have... I mean, he's been really good, though. I have a man crush on Dylan Betances, and it is hurting the franchise. How about Gomes? We don't need Kataris. No, that's stupid. Harrison? I don't know. What do you want? Yeah, Gomes, Harrison, and this guy. Ted Parker. Sure. And we'll get John Jesus. We get our new catching platoon. Catching platoon V2. Alright, now we're going to DFA Pacheco and Kataris. Let's go to position. And yeah, I'm just going to DFA them. And I might just wrap up the episode here because I feel like we're getting low on time. That we can just... I'm pretty sure we're going to have to DFA Kataris. I'd like to keep him, but... yeah, okay. We'll wave and DFA him. Alright, and then I'm going to cut out and, or I should say I'm going to wrap up the episode. Yeah, Norris, active roster. And he should probably get more starts than Jaso, but we'll see. And Gallo we're going to put in AAA for now. But he's really good in real life. Got to put him on the 40-man. And him up. Alright, and that's going to do it. So, yeah, we might be making a stretch run here, and hopefully the next episode will be the playoffs. If we get in a bit of a pennant race, I'll probably show the last, 15 games of the regular season or something. And maybe have some fun with that. So that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy, and Zosm out. Peace.